That old red clay road winds past the pine, where Daddy once walked and the sun used to shine. My boots sink in where his once laid, and I feel his voice in the cool morning shade. Mama said, son, he walks with you still, through every hard climb and valley and hill. Now I see two tracks through the dust and the gray. One said is mine, the other led the way. There's footprints in the red clay, where I stumbled, where I strayed. But I was never lost alone. He was there to guide me home. In every rut, in every sway, there's grace in the red clay. I knelt one night where the gravel gave in, cried out for mercy, covered in sin. The soil was wet from the tears I cried, but I felt his hand by my broken side. There's footprints in the red clay, through the storms and through the fray. When I couldn't stand, he bore my load, left his mark on that old back road. Through every trial, come what may, there's love in the red clay. Now my son runs down that same worn trail, and I pray each night he'll see the veil, where heaven meets the dust and stone, and know he's never walking alone. There's footprints in the red clay, through the years and yesterday. A holy path in an earthly place, etched with pain and carved with grace. Long after I've gone away, he'll find faith in the red clay.
These boots have walked through storm and flame, through barroom nights and Sunday shame. This jacket's torn, sleeves rough with years, but it's held me close through doubt and tears. I ain't a preacher, don't wear a crown, but I've met the Lord when I was down. It's a hallelujah worn in leather, stitched with dust and stormy weather. It don't shine like a choir's gold, but it's strong and it's brave and it's old. Through every mile and every tether, I've carried grace in cracked brown leather. That Bible in my glove box rides, with pages marked and corners wide. I read it in the truck stop light, and whispered prayers in motel night. My hands ain't clean, my path was rough, but mercy met me deep enough. It's a hallelujah worn in leather, with calloused hands pulled back together. It ain't sung in polished halls, but it echoes loud through broken walls. Through desert winds and stormy weather, God walked beside my worn out leather. Some folks find him in the pews, I found him in the lonesome blues, in the smell of rain on old blacktop, and when I beg the pain to stop. It's a hallelujah worn in leather, held through every lost endeavor. And when I reach that pearly gate, I won't come fancy, won't come late, just a sinner wrapped in grace forever, with
The sun creeps up through morning haze, a dusty hem and golden grays. Boots sink deep in fresh-turned land, hoe in heart, not just in hand. Ain't no choir, no steeple shows, but he waits in the quiet field rows. He waits in the quiet field rows, where the soft wind through the cotton blows. He don't shout loud or split the sky. He speaks through robins and lullabies, not in marble, not in gold, but he waits where the earth takes hold. Each row of prayer I never said, each weed of thought I long had fled. But mercy's born in broken ground, and grace still grows where toil is found. I've seen his love where the cornstalk grows. He waits in the quiet field rows. He waits in the quiet field rows, where silence sings and heaven knows. No trumpet sound, no thunder rolls, just steady peace that fills the soul. He don't rush, he just bestows, and he waits in the quiet field rows. I've run from pulp, strayed from psalms, but he met me there with open palms and furrowed soil and morning dew. I found the Lord, and he was true. He waits in the quiet field rows, through every storm my spirit knows. When the world gets loud and full of lies, I go where barley meets the skies, and I kneel down, heart exposed, 'cause he waits. He still waits in the quiet field rows. So if you're lost, don't need to roam. There's a place in the fields where he calls you home. Climbed the ladder slow that night, moonlight pouring soft and white. The hay was warm, the air was still, but my heart shook like winter's chill. I'd come up there to hide my pain, but he showed up like summer rain. He walked me through the hayloft, where broken thoughts get laid and tossed. Among the bales and childhood dust, he met my shame with quiet trust. No preacher there, no choir loft, just Jesus and a hayloft. I kicked the straw, I cursed the sky, asked him how and begged him why. The weight of life had bent me low, and I had nowhere else to go. But he just sat and didn't speak, till my tears soaked through the floorboards weak. He walked me through the hayloft, where memory and mercy cross. He didn't scold, he didn't preach, just held my soul within his reach. Where others fled, he never got lost. He stayed in that hayloft. Some find him in a chapel grand, but I found him where I could barely stand. Among old twine and rope and grain, he stitched me back through all my pain. He walked me through the hayloft with dusty grace and sacred cloth. He led me down when I could rise, with peace that filled my empty skies. And ever since, no matter the cost, I know He walks through every hayloft. So when the hurt feels deep and soft, just know He walks the hayloft.
I dreamed again just last night. The moon hung low, the stars were bright. Out on the porch, in a seated chair, he was sitting like he'd always been there. Not in white robes or golden beams, no, he wore flannel in my dreams. He wears flannel in my dreams, with rolled up sleeves and busted seams. No halo glow, no thunder loud, just a quiet heart beneath the clouds. He speaks in ways so soft, it seems that love wears flannel in my dreams. He don't preach, he don't command, just sips his coffee, folds his hands. He asks about my aching back and laughs about that broken jack. I never knew the Lord could lean so close and wear flannel in my dreams. He wears flannel in my dreams, like a farmer worn through countless scenes. He ain't afraid of dirt or doubt, just sits with me when I'm burned out. No crown, no throne, no mighty scheme, just grace and flannel in my dreams. Maybe heaven looks a little like home, with front porch steps and fields full grown, where mercy talks in country tones and walks with us when we're alone. He wears flannel in my dreams, like someone who knows broken things. He ain't distant, high or cold, he's here in flannel, strong and old. And when I wake, that comfort clings, 'cause I know he wears flannel in my dreams. So if he shows up one night for you, don't be surprised if he's wearing flannel too.
I heard amazing grace in the wind. I was standing by the fence just past the ridge, where the cottonwood leans by the old wood bridge. Sky was gray and my heart felt thin. Then I heard something stirring deep within. Not a voice, not a song from man, but a whisper rolling through the land. I heard amazing grace in the wind, blowing through the pines like a long-lost friend. No church in sight, no preacher near, but the Spirit moved, and I could hear, like Mama's voice from long back when. I heard amazing grace in the wind. It carried notes from a time gone by, when I knelt beside her and tried not to cry. That same old hymn she used to hum when days were hard and hope felt numb. It wrapped around me soft and low, in that field where wild things grow. I heard amazing grace in the wind, drifting through the dusk again. It wasn't sung by choir or crowd, but by the trees swaying strong and proud. It healed me more than I can defend. I heard amazing grace in the wind. Some say faith is found in stone, in steeples tall, or prayers alone. I believe He speaks just fine through a breeze and a worn fence line. I heard amazing grace in the wind, and it brought my weary soul back in. It told me I was not too far, for mercy reaches where we are. And as the night came rolling in, I still heard amazing grace in the wind. Yeah, it found me once, and it'll find me again, that old sweet sound.